And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. Dude. Episode number 139, I think.
I don't know.
138. I don't know. I have a lot of brain damage.
The wrestling does that to you.
It does. Yes. My guest this week on a very special Valentine's Week episode of the Milo Beasley Show, Jesus Rodriguez.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
How you doing tonight?
Doing great. We're backstage, sort of.
Yeah.
Of a show. Was it
This is
Pro Wrestling 2.0?
Yeah, Pro Wrestling 2.0. I was able to come out here 2 months ago and shoot some great episodes, and we're back here again. There's a great card tonight. There's so many guys on this card.
Yeah, definitely. Aaron Epic, Martin Stone. Actually, we have the debuting the twins. The
TNT twins.
Those are the girl twins. The Blossom twins.
We have girl twins.
Yeah, Blossom twins.
Oh, the Blossom twins. I love Blossom. Like the Maya Bialik. Do you remember Blossom?
Anyways, so if you happen to be here, like rattling, the ring sounding, people yelling, that's why.
Yeah, it's we do things on the fly. Sometimes you have to find a place to shoot, and we're doing that.
We're here like a little class, a little children's classroom.
Yeah, you never know where you're gonna end up. So you're hanging out here, and you've actually been involved with the Pro Wrestling 2.0 school, not like in an official manner, but something that you do with a lot of schools here in Florida. You just go and show up and work with them, man.
And it's not just here in Florida. I mean, it's international, like India, Australia, England, Mexico, even down to Puerto Rico, even though it's still USA.
Right.
So that's kind of what I do. Just go around, and then whoever says, hey, show them some stuff, I'm like, hey, I know stuff. I can show them stuff.
And
I'm actually one of the trainers here at this school, by the way. So.
and it is very apparent in your teachings and watching your videos and stuff like that. You love doing that.
I definitely love doing it. I think it's part of sharing the knowledge, giving back to the guys. The guys are coming up, because when I was coming up, I had a lot of people show me stuff without me asking them.
Right.
They went out of their way to show me stuff, or to critique my matches, or just to better myself. So in my mind, I think I know a thing or two of what I'm doing. So it's kind of what I'm doing, just kind of giving back to the guys.
And so obviously you've pretty much been everywhere, all around the world, like you said. England, Australia, India. Now, how did that come about? Like, I mean, you were over there for 6 months, right?
I was there for an entire 6 months, and actually, it was a great Khali school. He opened up a school, and I was asked to be a part of it. I was actually the third trainer for that school, and I was the only one that was able to stay there out of the three for an entire 6 months. When I first got there, I had about 30 students. By the time I left, I had 100, and they were all taught by me.
That's amazing. And I saw like they did a show there, and how many people were at that show?
We actually did three. We did three major shows that had a lot of international talent. Santana Garrett being one of them. Chelsea Green being another one. Brian Cage, Justin Gabriel. They were all a part of it. Jinder Mahal. And then the first one drew about 23,000 roughly. So
that's incredible.
So that was the first one. The second one,
I've ever been a part of something that was 23,000 people.
Maybe I don't know. The SummerSlam. The second one drew about 52,000. And then the third one, only because of weather, we drew only about 11,000, 10,000. Only because of weather.
That's still 3 times as many people as I've ever wrestled in front end.
So it was definitely an accomplishment for myself, and something that I'm very proud of, and then something that nobody can ever take away from me.
Right, and you're still doing that, and you're still. You talked about possibly moving back to California. Are you doing the same thing?
Yeah.
That's where you started, correct?
I'm from Los Angeles. Yes,
right.
I was born in Los Angeles, and then I moved here to Florida when I got signed. Mm-hmm. Now I think, and I might be wrong. This is me maybe just thinking too much. I think I ran my course in Florida, and I think I'm ready to go back to California or elsewhere, wherever else I can find.
Wherever it takes you. Now, are you going to be going back to? Your old gimmick, the old
Chimera with the mask.
Right, yeah.
Who knows, man? I don't know. Like especially because in Los Angeles it's very heavy lucha based.
Right.
So I'm a couple hours from Tijuana. Like going down to Mexico is very accessible. Well, I don't know now with the whole. Well, I can
go there,
but I don't know about
coming back.
But as luchadors, we fly around. We can jump and stuff.
Yeah, so. You just base each other.
Yeah, and
just base each other over the wall.
The wall or no wall.
You're a little bit worried about that.
As you've heard of my rantings, I'm very heavy on the political side. I'll just put it this way. I think it's BS.
Right. Yep. Play it by ear, see what happens.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'm excited to see what happens for you in the future. I've gone to some training sessions with you and rolled around, and I definitely feel better myself. I feel like it's better myself.
I hope so.
And so I look forward to seeing some of the talent that you actually helped bring along here. 2.0 at Believe. A lot of
even up on the main roster with WWE. A lot of the guys that I helped polish. Because obviously they were trained down in FCW or NXT, but once they get to the main roster, it's a whole different animal of slowing down, working the cameras. You can't do as much. Give reason to why you're doing what you're doing, which is a big thing. And I think being under the wing of William Regal and Arn Anderson, Dean Malenko, Jamie Noble, it really helped a lot. And also working with great talents like Edge, Rey Mysterio. I'm dropping a bunch of stuff right now. I might have to pick them up. It was Cena, Punk. So like working with a lot of those guys, and then just getting to get into their mindset of things and why, which is a big thing to me, is why is he doing what he's doing? Because and then I love the independents. Don't get me wrong, I love the independents. But a lot of times, and then you'll see it, everybody will see it, that they'll do stuff which is awesome, but then they jump to something completely different. You're like, wait, what just happened? Where's the transition? How are they connected? Which they go, well, they're telling a story. I was like, well, what's the story? Because
right, no, I definitely see that, especially on the indies, and you just want to be able to tell that story. You want to be able to tell the fans what's going on, and you tell them, not let them tell you.
Right, and then don't get me wrong, like there's a lot of people out there that are beyond athletic, and there's stuff that I can't do that they do, and I applaud them. But if I were to ask them, why'd you do it? Because it looks cool.
Right, isn't that? Because the crowd popped. So since this is a special Valentine's Day episode, let's get into some non-wrestling stuff. What do you look for in a woman? You know what? So when they hit you up in when they're hitting you up in the PM, do you get down in the PMs?
I don't get it as much. I don't. I get it. I get a lot of from promoters saying, "Can we get Del Rio's info?" So that's the most action I get on the DMs.
Speaking of, have you found it? Let's get into some real life stuff. Have you found it a little bit difficult to get wrestling bookings because people see you as a ring announcer?
At first, still to this day, yeah, it becomes a little difficult sometimes, just because a lot of promoters never saw me as a wrestler.
Right.
They saw me as that character, that was just getting beat up. But thankfully, through a lot of the guys that I helped out, before Raw, before SmackDown, the guys that I've wrestled that I have ended up getting hired, they have kind of helped me out subconsciously. Where like I'll say, hey, I'm kind of looking for this, and my guy's a promoter. I'll put in the good word, and then hopefully from there it's just a matter of networking. But it's definitely been a little difficult because they see me as Del Rio's lackey and not a wrestler.
Right. Even though you actually wrestled in Zubaz.
I did.
On Raw, right?
On Raw.
You lived the dream. You got to wrestle on Raw and Zubaz.
Yeah, I got to wrestle because like Ricardo wasn't a wrestler, right? So they're like, and I always carried my actual wrestling gear, and then they told me last minute, hey, we're gonna do this is whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, well, in my head I'm thinking, okay, well, just my standard workout gear.
Right.
But then I always carry my Zubas. I always carry them. And I went up to my agents, and I don't remember who it was. I was like, can I wear these? And he's like, because he's an old school guy, right? So he knew what they were. But he kind of did like a double take. I was like, Zubas? Like, yeah. He's like, yes. so I got to wear them. And then as soon as that happened, which is actually really cool, the owner of Zubas, whoever is the one that runs their Twitter, he hit me up. And then we did a couple things, and I got a whole box of it. And,
that's awesome.
So I got a couple boxes of it throughout the years, and it just blew up online.
That's amazing. I have 2 or 3 pairs. I absolutely love.
Oh yeah,
they're the best. One thing we like to do here on the Milo Beasley Show is called the top 5. We're asking a random question. Everyone always gets nervous when I ask, but so we'll actually keep this one wrestling related.
Shockmaster. Torito.
Top 5 guys on the independents that you would like to get in the ring with.
Martin Stone, Zack Sabre Jr., this guy from England. Shoot, no, that's not his name. I'm sorry. I know his name's Dave, but I forget his last name. Damn it. Okay, well, I'll come back to him.
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to him. Would anything like New Japan be considered?
Yeah, anything that's not.
They're under contract.
They are under contract, so.
Even though I've wrestled him a bunch of times, Brian Cage again.
Dude is so jacked.
Yeah, man. You know what I used to love about him back in the day, because he was so big. A lot of guys, and then I was a spot monkey. You know, back before WWE, I was a total spot monkey. I used to love working with me because we used to just go stupid. Talk about like stupid spots. We used to just stupid spots. So definitely Brian Cage again. Ricochet, I've never wrestled him. Is that 4?
Yeah, that's 4.
Bear.
Bearsley. That'd be Bear. He'd be selling out Madison Square Garden.
Hell yeah, man. I'll put you over.
He's on the feet over there. So I think that's gonna wrap it up just about. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, if you get a chance. Actually, yes. I recently cut my hair. I had it down to about here, and I donated it to charity for cancer. So that's something I would really recommend for guys to go and do. Guys, girls, whatever.
I will be doing that sometime in the spring, summer. I will be donating to Wigs for Kids. I'm going to be doing a big charity thing. So, and I hate to say get out your wallets, but I'm going to do a charity thing where if you raise X amount of money, I will cut my hair. So it's twofold. So the charity will get money, and I will be donating my hair as well. So I'll be on there. Obviously, I'll be plugging that. So that's very cool.
It's a very good cause. Follow me on Twitter. I still haven't changed the WWE part because I don't want to lose the check mark.
Right.
So our WWE. My Instagram is the letter J _ Rodriguez 818, and yeah. I'm keeping the bear.
Well, no. We'll get you your
I want this
little Oso. Jesus or Oso. What did we get you? Actually, he has a lucha mask, too.
Does he?
Yeah.
You should have brought him. Anyways, that's all right. For the next one.
All right. So don't forget, you can follow me on all the socials at The Wrestling Bum. Give us the thumbs up, the like on the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Milo Beasley Show. Do people call you Jesus?
Yes, they do.
Is that all the whiteys?
Yeah, for the most part. I do get the oh god. Sorry, no, but yeah, no, I do get called Jesus quite a bit. So
thanks for watching the Milo Beasley Show with my special guest Jesus Rodriguez. Don't forget Mr. Bearsley back here. Thank you, and thank you to. I have a new intro featuring the punk band Bracket. Thank you so much for giving me permission to use it. I think it's one of the coolest songs, and it just fits us perfect. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next week.
Yay, I'm entertaining.